My name is Amaria Elijah Israel, and I am making this video because the Most High has told me to. I first like to give him glory and thank him for allowing me to do this and for loving me first. Very thankful, and I'm very grateful to the Father Almighty. I bless his holy name. Now, the thing about it is, I have a couple of things that's prepared already. And I'm feeling as though he wants me to speak about these things. Also, before I even get there, Deuteronomy chapter 4 goes into vast details about the first commandment. It talks about thou shalt not make to thyself any graven image in the likeness of a male, in the likeness of a female, in the likeness of anything that's in the heavens, any birds, anything that's any beast of the field, anything that creeps and crawls. It goes into details about that. He also goes into detail and tells you what's going to happen to you if you do serve those graven images. So the first commandment is thou shalt not have any other God before me. That's the first commandment. All the law, all the statutes come after that. That's in Deuteronomy chapter 4. So please research that out for yourselves. So Psalms 119 verse 152. Concerning your testimonies, I have known of old that you have founded them forever. Do you think the Most High is going to go back on his word? No. Nehemiah chapter 9 verse 20. You also gave your good spirit to instruct them, and did not withhold manna from their mouth, and gave them water for their thirst. But the lie in New Testament tries to tell you that the Holy Spirit was not in the earth until that idol came. That's a lie from the pit of hell. Holy Spirit has always been in the earth. The only reason you're able to breathe is because of the Holy Spirit, and Job is very evident in telling you that in his chapters. Nehemiah chapter 1 verse 9. But if you return to me and keep my commandments and do them, though some of you were cast out to the furthest part of heavens, yet I will gather them from there and bring them to the place which I have chosen as a dwelling for my name. He'll gather you from wherever you at, even if you had to go to hell, which earth definitely is hell. But there's a hell. And in the book of Josephus, it talks about at the end of the age that you go to those that are dead, they arise. And some will awake to shame and everlasting contempt, and some will awake to righteousness and everlasting glory. So talks about that in Daniel chapter 12 as well. But the book of Josephus picks up this right here. And it says that you're standing in a place. So you're in this gulf. The book of, not Joshua, but Jonah talks about this as well. Some people think, oh, it's actually literally a whale's mouth. No, it's not. You're in a gulf. You're in a place. On the left-hand side in the book of Josephus, the left-hand side, you can see fire and brimstone being prepared for you. You're in hell. This is people that got to go to hell. You're in hell. It's hot. The Quran talks about this as well. It's hot, but you don't know whether you're going to have to enter into that burning fire or not. That's fire and brimstone. Revelations talks about this as well. That's the second death. Now, while you're there, you have to drink waters of gall, which is hot, nasty, boiling water, which is often is going to be your spittle, because that's what gall is, your spit. And it talks about the demons poking and prodding at you. They're gonna be hitting you. Hey, but they're gonna be teaching you all along the way everything that you should have learned while you was here on earth. So you can learn by a person that knows the truth, or people that know the truth. You're going to have many different people that'll come and give you drop small gems in your life. Bam, dropped it here, dropped it, little pieces of knowledge. It's up to you to apply them as wisdom. Then, on the right-hand side, you're going to see paradise. You have no clue if you can go there at all. So, that's that part. Now, Jeremiah 14:11. Then the Father said to me, this is what the Father tells me, by the way, not all the time. He don't have to keep telling me stuff all the time, because I listened the first time he told me. Well, on this one, the second, because my heart. Why? The heart is wicked above all things, not just mine, every heart that was born. The heart wants to do what the heart wants to do. The heart wants to love who the heart wants to love. Concern itself for who it concerns. That's what the heart does. Some people got heart issues. A lot of people do. So, the Father Almighty says your heart is wicked above all things. Why? Because the Creator Almighty has told you, hey, do not pray for these people. Tell you right there. Jeremiah chapter 14, verse 11. Say it plenty more times after that. But, because you tell a person something once, twice, 3 times is way too many already. But see, your heart. Oh, I just want her to understand. I just want her to know. I need him to get this knowledge. I want him. No. So, I've been done praying for folk. Long time ago. 14:11. Jeremiah. Then the Father said to me, don't pray for these people. Not for their good. Nothing. 12. When they fast, I will not hear their cry. And when they offer burnt offerings and grain offerings, which is the food that you eat, and the grain offerings is the grain that you cook, I will not accept them, but I will consume them by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. Pestilence. Disease. People think like, oh, I just caught this disease. It just came upon me. I don't even know whence it came from. This disease is not even one of my people type. It just came about and, oh, go fund me. Go and fund me now. The Most High has given this unto you, whether it be AIDS, whether it be HIV, whether it be herpes, whether it be cancer, whether it be broken teeth in your mouth. Okay? There's a foot out of joint and a tooth broken, and a bird that flies something. But anyway, I was putting 2 proverbs together, which it can still be done, but the point I'm making is this: he gave it to you like a cause. Like if you got something, it's called I'm gonna get to it. It's a light. It's the name of it. A light. It's not gonna light. It's not gonna land and drop in your lap without a reason. Oftentimes the Father Almighty is talking to us. He's telling us, stop working Saturday. Told you stop working Saturday. Why? Gave you a flat tire on the way to work. Yep, he gave you a flat tire on the way on that Saturday, but you still keep going. You done ran out of gas. You ain't got no money for lunch. You can't understand you making this amount of hour, but nothing adding up. You working on Saturday. That's problem number 1. Problem number 1, you're working on a Sabbath. I don't care. Hell, sleet, hot weather, part of the 10 Commandments. Remember the Sabbath day and to keep it holy. Not unholy in word. No. But see, Some of these people out here on this internet, they be trying to lie to you. And all them preachers and pastors, especially in them said pulpits, they definitely lying to you because they just want you to bring me the money. Anyways, we'll go on to the next one. Yes, I make myself laugh. Jeremiah 42. I looked at that wrong. 14:22. Are there any among the idols of the nations that can cause rain? Oh, but they try to tell you, oh, it's global warming and it's this and they're controlling the weather and they ain't doing nothing the Father ain't said for them to do. Oh, look, we made it rain. We control it. These folks don't believe that. Don't believe that tomfoolery. The Most High controls everything, and that's the very first thing he told me several years ago when I started this journey on this mission to learn the Father Almighty's truth. I had fasted for 3 days, and at that time it was 3 days and 2 nights. 3 days and because the first one, it's 3 days and it was 2 nights. And when I woke up, when he woke me up at like 5:45 in the morning, he liked to talk around that time when you good and somber. I heard a nice, beautiful, soft, still voice tell me, I control everything.